Winners don't beg, and winners are the only right people to brag. The king of trophies, the Serie A winner, Antonio Lord Conte, the man of the moment. After 33 years at Napoli, Ekoya no Munji the Italian Scudetto title. Not last 2 seasons, with the like of Victor Osimhen, Kavicha, the like of Zelensky, De Lorenzi, Ebuayema, the Napoli, Bobo. After 33 years, Omoji League Trophy, see Omonasado. We're all thinking, now better take another decade or decades. As in Napoli with Omo owner and our president, De Laurentiis, and any place in Saka another league trophy. But then they decided after Spalletti, Luciano Spalletti moved to the Italian national team. Now, only the host of coaches by an ANFA, they said to themselves, look, let's go and bring Antonio Conte. Now, before I tell you about Antonio Conte and the tremendous job he has done with Napoli to win them, yes, back to back in 3 years, Italian Scudetto title, no. I mean, if I call history book, who this man is. Edino ye Maximilian, show no a fans va. Oh, Burger Sports, making sure say over subscribe. What subscribe you so now I like it, all like it. Now what's I like video. Now we are watch but they are commenting to comment section and say, how much do you love Antonio Conte? Are you a Chelsea fan? Are you a Tottenham or Spurs fan? Are you Juventus or International Milan fan? Are you a Napoli sympathizer? How you feel about Antonio Conte and Napoli? Bobo Kuno. For comment into comment section, I say, for me. Antonio Conte from Siena, and you're moving about the Italian top flight football, the Italian Serie A. At that time, not Juventus, the Calciopoli in 2006 happened. He was a former player, a former captain of Juventus. So when they need God thought, say, Omu here a man who knows them, a man of their own, who understand them, who understand their budget and work according to that. They were not in a rush to win any trophies. In Jomokache Papa for Antonio Conte say, look, 2010-2011 season here, for Ibobisa, so when you are top 4, the biggest achievement, and that will be a yardstick. I don't want to do that and Beppo Morata, and a papa a friend Agnelli of the Agnelli family, or man of Fiat a Yomwe. Indeed, Sikaho, but not almost the Juventus Stadium in 2010. Every now the Calciopoli Amoma Cosira B, Asabasira A. So there have been a lot of money on my invested. The club was not much, let me say, attractive for players because team our scandal, match fixing scandal there. As a player, be forever. But these were the old ladies, the Bianconeris. Born no money nimbo. Omuji to me say Italy no. Almost no more says to be any baby. And true, that very moment, then we winning over 10 Italian Serie A trophies gap. Over team my friend International Milan AC Milan. Satam no munano. It was 18. So what do we saying to them? Say, look, a Mernason to be a dominant horse again. But this season, Antonio Conte, top 4 you okay. Lo and behold, Antonio Conte took over Juventus. First season, unbeaten, winning the Scudetto title with several games ahead to play. It was also called 49 good games, unbeaten with Juventus. We had the 3 different Scudetto titles consecutively. 2010-2011, 2011-2012, and 2012-2018. And then another scandal, Eseba. Emma Papa no, look, this time around you're guilty. So for that reason, I'll best step aside. I'm not stepping aside for the Italian national team. In the history of Italian national team, as a powerhouse in the world football, winning 4 World Cups. Now Italy, the worst kind of squad that are playing for Southampton, Torino, Genoa, Atlanta, West Ham United. These are the players Antonio Conte did the tournament in 2016 in Euros. And that very moment, soon as Chelsea, Bobo Kononi Kodin Komo Jepene, Kasuki, after the Italian national team Euros now Mobono, or Jepene, Abe coach at Ama Chelsea, Bobo Kon. That 2016, the Italian national team, edu the one quarterfinals of the tournament. The lack of Graziano Pelle, Emmanuel Candreva. These are the players. Papa, friend Antonio Conte de Coy. Dear me, we are crown Kyle will be on war. Now, Torino, Baco, West Ham, as Adante. Look, these are players. Then Fabio Capello, the Don. I can say, look. Since you started, say you're Italy in any tournament, this is the poorest squad on the. So for Antonio Conte to get to that level, he was applauded by the Italians. Say the Ghana, Tiano, yes, Ghana, we have over 30 million coaches. The same way in Italy. Everyone is also a coach, including the one selling pizza. Or free a home no about Chelsea. Look, in Juventus, Juventus did the 7th position. They were expecting Juventus to be in 4th, which is the Champions League slot. But he won them the league, and he won them the league the next season and the 3rd season in the back-to-back. In England, over Chelsea. Now Jose Mourinho, after winning the league in 2014-2015 season, the following season, among top players in Jose Mourinho, now we got top Papigi Loboji, Babar Aman, and the Abre Jose Mourinho. And the Jose Mourinho, the next season, they disastrous. To some point, Okoto was 16th on the league table. The lowest position Jose Mourinho have ever. The entire career since 2000. Ebesi 2025 wedi. Let him be at Mr. Chelsea. Jomuja na kwanko fa Gusendek, Emmanuel be caretaker. The Chelsea places 10th on the league table. Now Antonio Conte ba na Chelsea at the 10th. In the from 10th, Roman Abramovich, Odiska Tom Prada, the money man. Ekati and say, look, I'm not expecting anything big, but Chelsea belongs to Champions League. Get Chelsea to the Champions League position. Antonio Conte didn't just take Chelsea to the Champions League position. He amassed 93 points with a record of 13 games unbeaten and 13 games without conceding a goal until Tottenham actually a goal against them. And 13 games straight wins. It took Manchester City to break that record with Pep Guardiola. Now Antonio Conte yes and money now or the G League. Edema Chelsea Bobukono from 10th to 1st. Not just that. With Napoli. Now Napoli at the 10th last season. I don't know Antonio Conte couldn't come on. So Antonio Conte me form. From that 10th position to 1st on the Scudetto title. With International Milan. Papa never form. And so no Inter at the 4th position. The first season, or the Inter places 2nd. The 3rd season, in the 2nd season, or the Inter at the Scudetto title. The as it stands, in Italy, the man have won 5 Scudetto titles. 3 with Juventus back to back, 3 consecutively. 1 with International Milan in his 2nd season, and then 1 with Napoli in his 1st season. Then 1 with Chelsea in his 1st season. So as it stands now, Papano was 6 league titles. And wherever Antonio Conte goes, he wins a trophy. The only club Antonio Conte and the trophy are Tottenham Hotspur. Team na Papa friend Ange Postecoglou. Afa Tottenham Hotspur. Edase Manchester United in the Europa League finals. Edadi Europa League. Ama team friend Tottenham Hotspur in 43 years. Ajo omo 3rd European trophy and 1st Europa League title since the name change from 1992 ever to 2025. So that team no, Antonio Conte go 5-1 trophy. You say Mourinho 5-1 trophy. And Ange Postecoglou aduma beye. And it's an open league trophy in Kwandia. The manager that can give it to you, Antonio Conte. Now, when I'm on for Manchester United, there was opportunity, there was a day, there was a time. This man was jobless. And United since 2013, 2025, there is no hope and sign. Somebody to magic English Premier League title. The man that never missed. If you do the right investment, Antonio Conte. Why? And a man going to you hate winners. like that. Now Antonio Conte aka ade ba ko pen aka. The boss ma aka ni na say Champions League, Europa League, European football, the man is so terrible. In Juventus, the man was given pressure by Andre Agnelli, the president, Emma, the Juventus football club. It says, not now Champions League. What league? But Champions League, your performance is very bad. I say, you don't eat with a £10 amount in a hotel or restaurant that takes £100. Not just say, untimi fa 10 Ghana. And one could didi restaurant and hotel 100 Ghana didi. Mintimi so ko is business here. Na me budget na 20 cedis. Now almost assorted here 150. Now my catch almost say 20 Ghana ni ba be assorted. Emfa. The say Juventus were not making the right kind of investment for him. In Chelsea, he said he suffered the same fate. In the second season, after winning the league, no best squad improvement, Players now, we know Abrante for Olivier Giroud, Zappacosta, Bakayoko, Drinkwater, and Rose Barkley. Into we season at the bridge and a boy. But yet, he managed to sell the Chelsea about Champions League or play fourth, Edru FA Cup final, and lose to Liverpool. So yes, we didn't win the FA Cup in the second season. Antonio Conte knows how to win trophies. But when the budget is not right, sometimes he fumbles. And again, there was a time in Juventus, in Europa League, he lost to Galatasaray. Someone asked, no matter how poor quality Juventus players are, as compared to Galatasaray, come on. In the Antonio Conte, the Akari said, Champions League in Europe, which might do semi-final and finals in Libya. But League in India, level now, panel or do well, do no. The Opabia, Antonio Conte Bayama. A bad league in the man of the moment, Antonio Conte. Now, when an amount for Casse, one of the players who near born pa Abrante Romelu Bolongo Lukaku, the Belgium international, the player who signed for Chelsea but never was a favorite for Chelsea fans. To Everton, he was loved. The toughest loved him. The Merseyside people loved him, scoring 18 goals as a league record for Everton player. We moved to Manchester United at that time. Now Antonio Conte was Chelsea no here. But Wama Okomorino chain or Manchester United ma very much as be more Chelsea. After that, Anko ye o Manchester United. Papa friend Antonio Conte ja Chelsea eba Interno. No gas Lukaku ma pe watch bra. First season, Omanjili, second season, Abrante Lukaku the top scorer. SRJ, the Scudetto title with Antonio Conte. This time around, Papa no moving from Inter to Napoli no. Now Lukaku has come back to Chelsea and some for controversy. Nano pado, nano passem, nano ya. Ana na for buy ye on one ejiji. Okoka ansem man nsem koye nsem. E ma chase for some penny biu. Obewie mu e Napoli, Antonio Conte nsano biu. Now this is the second goal or share against Cagliari. A silly job, when the job was done and finished. That second goal. Now, mom was up and where the brutal. Every video. See, Abrante from Romelu Lukaku, then done play and ano. We are much short to say, I can't know do. Now, among for say, we had Nanko Pombo, a boy, a refu, no, a bon a boa for. Or Boba Fire, no, a bon a boa for. Or Boba Fine or Boa Ba, before I said, Bafine, I told you, I didn't put you now. Or the best ranante. In the Antonio Conte de Bebeko Biano, Unya Romelu Lukaku Guardia, the job is done. Agbina, we are dang over the league. In the at Napoli, one second or third season, just first season, was the trophy. They won't make us some back be a chateau. Antonio Conte de on 3 seasons, where's Morino? A year after second season, one over as a president. Bujana Quine. The Napoli for Martin, ne, but Juventus. I saw Munya Papa, friend Antonio Conte, almost up in the back. So, because so uncle, Mren and Crabia, and a bit AC Milan said, almost Antonio Conte, Omope, because of my job could Sergio Consecao, so uncle. Indeed, almost Antonio Conte, Omope, on former Major League. As we said, Napoli bit motor players are pay at their manner. The Laurentiis as a president for Napoli, beginning the Arian one yet. So, I yet there, there's a big chance, say Antonio Conte can move to Juventus. One move here, you will see what next season host for Napoli. Edino a Maximilian show no a fan var on old Burger Sports. Making sure said the in-depth analysis about how Antonio Conte the days from Serie B to Serie A, his first treble back to back Italian Serie A titles Saudi, the unbeaten run acquired 49 games unbeaten, to the days at the Italian national team using the worst squad ever, the Italian football, into quarterfinals of the Euros in 2016, to Chelsea from 10th to 1st on the league table, and then the second season win the FA Cup, to Juventus from 7th to 1st and unbeaten and back to back, to team my friend Napoli 10th to 1st, winning the league and becoming a record high for the Napoli team. What club is next? How much do you love Antonio Conte? Do you think there's anything he can do to improve the Champions League or European games performance? For comment into comment section, I say we are subscribing and like it, na share, na unyasu enyebi na onhe. We a fans on old Burger Sports. Edin a Maxi Billion. Bye bye.